$1 million parlay time. I'm kidding. Jokes. That kid gets me a little cranky only because he be saying 5,000 for $1 million. We're kind of like at we're at a battle for the $1 million parlay. Mine costs $1.50 at most. And Mr. Parlate, his goes for like 500 to 8,000. So we'll see who wins. I'd be getting closer. I'm just saying. Max with the Parlay Princess. We're here. If you want to see a sober prediction video, watch the last one. If you want to see me zooted, this is the one for you. People on here are like, why do you look like you're in a hostage situation? Why are you looking at your phones? Because I'm fucking high, okay? It's like the movie Knocked Up. She's like, why are you always just like, because I'm high. Raul Rosas Jr. RAURIQILENG. I'm still going with Raul Rosas Jr. Easy call. He better get the finish. I'm betting heavily on that. I will not be straight betting anything on this card. This page is all about low risk, high reward betting. We're trying to build 11 leg, 12 leg parlays. Luckily, this card, it's a 10 leg, so we're building those up. And we're not betting our rent money to win our rent money. We're trying to bet a candy bar to win our rent money. That's what we do here. So I love dollar parlays, 50 cents. I've had times where I put 25 cents to win 400. You know, it's 5 to win 800. That's what we do here. We don't do the 1,000 to win 1,000. So if you like low risk, high reward betting, this is the page for you. Sorry for that commercial. Rosas Jr., RAURIQILENG. Easy call for me. If RAURIQILENG gets it done, I'm going to take a breather the next couple fights and not bet because I will be very upset. Because that will be killing every single parlay of mine. Rosas is just extremely relentless. I would put him on as like the lock of the night, but ESPN has him right now at a -1,000, so that's not going on a lock of a night parlay for you guys. I would not do that. We're going to make it way sketchier for the lock of the night. But yeah, Rosas, KO sub, double chance it. If it goes decision, I will cry as well because I'm going to be putting heavily anything. Not going the distance for Rosas, but the guy's an animal, by his mid-20s, he's going to be a full-blown psychopath. Love to see it, so I'm going Rosas. Mainly sub, but he could get a KO. We've seen him drop people before, so that is my pick right there. Rosas, double chance at KO sub. If you want to be super safe, money line, obviously. But RAURIQILENG is going on absolutely zero parlays, 100%. This next one's a little scary for me. Edgar CHAIREZ and Joshua Van. I think I like Joshua Van a lot. I'm just scared that CHAIREZ is like a super dog. We haven't seen a whole lot of him in the UFC. And the times we have seen him, he's pretty damn good. Although his opponents haven't been the best at that. That's as far as CHAIREZ goes. And Van, honestly. Van hasn't been dealt the highest competition. The last fight, I was preaching, not heavily, but I was putting Charles Johnson on a lot of my parlays. He got it done the third round. I thought Van was winning the entire fight up until then. Some people had it 1-1. It is what it is. But yeah, watching that third round with Charles Johnson and Joshua Van, it was just Charles Johnson came out super crazy that third round. He landed a spinning elbow, hit him with a left at one point, kind of rocked Van for a second. Then hit him with a fucking it was another hook or something that rocked him. And then Van stumbling, bam, crazy uppercut. I just don't think Van expected Charles Johnson to come out that crazy the third round. Like, literally that second, Charles Johnson walked in, spinning elbow, caught him in the neck. Crazy. With that being said, I like it going the distance for sure. Both guys are doggy. Van's boxing is very crisp. Usually don't see it as crisp the first round, but that second and third round, it is nasty. I don't see anyone getting a finish, honestly. So I like it going the distance for either guys. You can kind of pick your poison on who you like for points, get that extra plus money in there. But I am going Joshua Van on this. I think that first round, whether he gives it up, I think he'll be there the second and third round. Just don't give up that neck, because CHAIREZ is good with his submission game, as we saw in his last fight, I believe. Yes, last fight was submission, but again, against Lacerda, not the highest level competition. Boys, I'm flying. For someone that just hit the bong, I'm flying right now. Here we go. This one I don't really care about as much because it could be a parlay buster. YAZMIN, ROSAS, don't know if I got that right. KETLEN, SOUZA. Again, I'm staying away from this one. I got YAZMIN getting KO'd in the first 20 seconds embedded in my brain, so I'm too scared for this one. And she's a -600, terrifying. I don't know if it goes decision. This is one of those fights where I don't know if it goes decision. I don't know if someone gets a finish. I don't know if it goes over 2.5. I don't know who went. So like, I don't really care for this one. It's not gonna add a whole lot to my parlays. I am going YAZMIN. Just money line if you want to have some fun, but I don't like betting against Brazilians. I have a Brazilian girlfriend. She gets angry quickly. Souza's Brazilian. Be careful, boys. My pick is YAZMIN money line. No idea how she gets it done, so be careful. Manuel Torres, Ignacio Bahamondes. This one is not very tough for me. I am biased because I do love Manuel Torres. This guy's filthy. Every time he fights, I'm like, KO sub, and then he gets it done KO sub. So I'm in heaven right now. I think it happens again. I think he catches that chin. I think he catches that neck somehow. I don't know what round it is. I may have some fun and just put KO round 1 in there because he's going to want to come in swinging. He's one of those type of fighters, but that's my pick right now. It's Manuel Torres, money line. He became a slight favorite recently. He's like -150. Bahamondes is plus money. So if you like Bahamondes, there it is. But I can't do it. I'm going Manuel Torres. The "you can't see me" celebration, like I said before, I was fucking all about it. Even on the mic, bro. He's on the mic for his post fight, whatever. He throws a fucking like head kick at his coach as a joke. And even that was stealth. Like, you can't lose with Manuel Torres. On IG, he's got a private jet with his name on it. He's got a fucking pickup trucks with his name on it. He's got Chevy Tahoes. This guy is ready. He's pulling up with fucking logos everywhere. I hope he doesn't lose because the ride home is going to be a rough one. They're probably going to strip him of everything. He's riding coach the way home. But I'm going Manuel Torres heavy. If he loses, I would be pretty shocked. I'm too scared. I'm betting heavily on a finish, so you can just have fun with the money line to play it extra safe. Because Bahamondes is a dog. I'm just kind of banking off Torres being just that much crazier. So, and we've seen it, bro. He's hit people with overhand elbows. It was against Mo at the highest level competition, but holy shit, that was crazy. This next one I'm a little scared of too. It's another parlay buster for me possibly as well, because I am leaning towards Irene Aldana versus Norma Dumont. I am leaning towards Aldana only because of her level of competition. She has more finishing ability. If Dumont wins, she's just going to lay on top. And I can't really bet on that right now. I can't bet on someone laying on top. If I see another Petrosky, I'm going to fucking punch myself in the dick, because even when you have Petrosky submission points, just watching him do that, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. So I am going Aldana just for the more finishing ability. We've seen Norma Dumont get KO'd by, what the fuck is her name? By the girl that Nunez absolutely starched. Granted, this was a couple years ago. Megan Anderson. She got KO'd round 1 by Megan Anderson. Not that I expect Aldana to get a KO round 1, but Dumont has slipped up. I did give a whole speech yesterday on my IG Live about the fucking thick thighs of Dumont. That could be a game changer here, but I'm going Aldana just for the skill. More ways to win, more finishing ability, more of a vet. The age doesn't scare me as much because Dumont's 33 as well. So pick your poison with that one as well. Odds are dead even. I'm leaning towards Aldana, but I get why people say Dumont, because she could just lay on top and just call it a night, make it super boring. It is Mexico versus Brazil again. Last girls fight, I did mention that. This one I'm not, because Dumont isn't that Brazilian killer dog. Neither is Souza, but let's move on here because no one really cares about that one. This is where it gets interesting. The main event, only 10 fights on this card, which I do kind of like because I don't have to focus on 14. It makes it a little bit easier for me, honestly. And last card, I went for an 11 leg and I got 10 right. The last one I got wrong. So bam, there's your 10 leg right here. Ronaldo Rodriguez, Ode Osbourne. Odds are very close for this fight, and I very much enjoy that. Ronaldo Rodriguez is actually my lock of the week. Please pull through for me, buddy. I think just way more finishing ability. He's fighting Ode Osbourne, and we've just seen the best of Ode Osbourne, and I think we're just seeing the beginning of Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 25, Ode Osbourne is 32. That does play a factor for me right there. Rodriguez has had one UFC fight, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. He got a sub on his last fight against Bondar, who is a submission specialist himself. He's had 10 subs, so I do like that, and we've seen Ode Osbourne get subbed in his last 2 fights. So MMA math never works out, but I'm doing it right here. There it is, Rodriguez lock of the week. I expect to finish Rodriguez. I expect to fucking finish. The only thing that scares me is he's dealing with an 8-inch reach disadvantage. Osbourne has 73-inch reach. Ronaldo Rodriguez 65.5. So a little scary on that. But he closes that distance, gets on that back, gets it to the ground. I think we're safe, buddies. I think we are safe. So I'm riding that Ronaldo Rodriguez lock of the week. I'm not straight betting that either. So that's the only thing that hurts me about giving you locks of the week is I'm not straight betting it. So take that with a grain of salt. This next one is a goodie, just like the Manuel Torres one. I love this fight. Daniel ZELLHUBER, Esteban RIBOVICS. I honestly don't know who I'm leaning towards. I'm going to be honest. I guess I like ZELLHUBER a little bit more for the reach. I think I said this in his last fight. Just play the distance game. I think I like it for that. I don't really expect any fucking head kicks like we saw in the last fight with RIBOVICS and McKinney. That one hurt my soul because I was betting heavy on McKinney. That's my guy right there. It is what it is. You know, he didn't let us take it to the ground. That was our issue. 30 or 40 seconds into the fight is disgusting too. And RIBOVICS was practicing that left-right Leon Edwards hide the kick behind that last punch. That was a rough one from McKinney. That was a rough one. Yeah, I just think that RIBOVICS isn't as dangerous in this fight against ZELLHUBER. I think ZELLHUBER's fight IQ, I think I said this in the last video, I'm sorry to repeat myself, but I think his fight IQ is just a little bit better than we've seen RIBOVICS' last opponents, so I think we can play the distant management game. But as I say that, I kind of see RIBOVICS catching him at some point. I like this fight going the distance, but it wouldn't surprise me if it didn't go the distance. So this is one of those ones where I would love to bet on, but I know as I'm putting it in my parlay, I'm not confident at all. Like some of these ones, RAUL, ROSAS, KO sub, like Van points, like some of these I'm like confident pushing the button. This one I'm really not confident in jack shit, you know. It could go under 1.5, it could go over. So pick your poison. I guess I am going ZELLHUBER points. But it's fucking scary, you know. How many finishes we got for RIBOVICS in the UFC? He's had 3 UFC fights. He's lost 1, and he's finished 1, which is McKinney. Yeah, I kind of like ZELLHUBER. I think he's got it. 8 inches of reach advantage. Advantage, if he uses it. I'm going ZELLHUBER points. Not super confident, but, you know, it's looking okay. And now it gets scary, boys, because it gets to the card. It gets to the point of the card where I'm pig flipping like a motherfucker. People are DMing me That's my little plug for Instagram, TikTok. If you want to follow me on there, Parlay Princes, not Princess. God damn it. There's one S. Reed. Brian Ortega, Diego Lopes, bro. I'm like back and forth. At first I was saying Lopez, then I was saying Ortega. Now I'm back to Lopez. I think I'm locking in Lopez. I like how he's looking strength-wise. Guy is cut as shit. I don't think he gets a finish here, which fucking scares me, but I think the ground game cancels out. I don't think Ortega's getting a sub. It's where he's most dangerous. He just finished Yair. I actually won money the first time Yair beat Rodriguez. Granted, it was Ortega got hurt, but I was there live, which was sick. I put like $40 in a parlay to win 400, and I hit it. It was a 3 or 4 leg. But the next time they fought, I wasn't so lucky, as we know. And that's why Ortega's scary, bro. This guy rolled his ankle. You think the fight's like over before it starts. He gets 10-8'd in the first round and then comes back and wins. But that's the thing. He came back and won against a guy that's horrible on the ground, and that's not the case here. The only thing that could scare you, I guess, with Lopez is the gas tank, but you know, you got to give him credit for that Dan Ige fight. It's not like he was fighting Dan Ige and you knew he was fighting Dan Ige. This guy was like stretching, and then next thing you know, he's fighting Dan Ige. Crazy shit. So I am leaning towards Diego Lopez. I had some fun with Ortega and some parlays for plus money. Why not? People were DMing me submission points for plus 200, 220. I like that too. I get it. I am siding with Lopez, but again, pick your poison. I understand why you go with Ortega. A lot of things I said about past fighters, you would think I would pick Ortega for his fucking the people he's fought. He's a vet. Fucking the age isn't even too concerning. He's only 33. Lopez is 29. The one thing that does scare me for Ortega is just the height in Lopez and the reach. He's got 3 inches on both, so you know. Lopez shouldn't get a standing guillotine, but it could happen. You know, it's like that kind of shit just because of the height. So, pick your poison with that one. I'm going Lopez. Here we go. 2 fights left. Another one I'm pig flipping like a motherfucker. We're having the Godfather, a.k.a. Sebastian, on the pod tomorrow. Once we see the official weigh-ins, all that shit, he's coming on here. We're going to be smoking and talking some shit. The Godfather's back. Last time with the O'Malley fought in Miami. The Godfather had a free 240 of bets. He accidentally placed. He didn't mean to like have a full 240. He wanted to just like split it up, but the way he did it, he turned 240 into a free 240 into a real 1100 on a super safe 6 leg. Let's get it. The Godfather. Alexa Grasso, Valentina Shevchenko. Why I mentioned the Godfather is because I'm going Grasso. He's trying to make me pick flip to Shevchenko. I think I'm staying with Grasso, though, just for more ways to win. She's great on the ground. You know, she gets it to the ground, I'm going to be sweating it out. I'd rather be sweating it out on the Grasso side. Granted, Shevchenko did win the last fight, technically. We had that crazy 10-8 judge. Dana was livid. I'm gonna let the Godfather speak his points tomorrow, but he's got some good points for Shevchenko. I'm gonna speak on why I like Grasso. Grasso's in the gym training heavy. Shevchenko is in the woods, breathing and trying to get Mother Nature on her side for this fight. Grasso doesn't believe in any of that shit. She's fucking hitting the pads. She's fucking choking bitches out in the real gym. You know, it's just night and day with their training styles. So I'm going Grasso. She's got the belt. She's 1-1, 1-0-1 against Shevchenko. How she gets it done, I don't know. I do like the fight going the distance, so that's a good little parlay piece right there. It's like minus 150, I believe, for going the distance. Sorry, boys. We had some coffee this morning, a whole venti. Sean O'Malley, just to wrap it up, Grasso, money line, points, super safe on my end. Let's get it. This next one's very easy for me. Sean O'Malley, Merab, I'm going with Sean O'Malley. Easy. I feel like this guy could beat Merab 6 years ago, just based off his training footage. This guy is so sharp, so stealth, very quick. It just takes one with Merab. I really feel that way. Merab is relentless. He scares me against certain fighters. I don't think Jan is a sharpshooter like O'Malley is. Jan is a power puncher. O'Malley is the sniper. The sniper. It's really crazy. I've been a fan of his since I missed out on like, I saw clips of the Contender Series. I missed out when he hurt his leg, that one fight, not the Cheeto one, the one way before that. I started becoming a fan during the Eddie Wineland knockout. That's where I was like, holy shit, they broke that down. It was a fake uppercut, fake the straight left, straight right down the middle. It was so quick, like the way he just throws it, it's nuts. And you watch Wineland like going to block for the fucking uppercut, going to block for the straight. It's like so confusing the way he throws. So I gotta go O'Malley. It just takes one. I love the prop for KO 1, 2, 3. It's like plus 250. I have that on some parlays. I'm not gonna put bets on here yet. I'm gonna put them all on Instagram for starters, and then once the Godfather comes in the pod tomorrow, then we'll start locking some shit in. But that's it, boys. I'm here fucking off the bong talking shit. I want to get another video out before the Godfather comes in, before we put our official bets out, before we're like, this is what we're locking in. Mind-blowing stuff, but I run out of space the last 6 seconds of the fucking clip. I'm tired, boys. I got fucking cotton mouth. It is what it is. Like and subscribe. Parlay Princes. I'm posting all my bets on Instagram and TikTok. And then I'll post them on here. The Godfather's coming on. Fucking Godfather. Let's get it.
I got me a bag, it can't even fit up in my jeans. The niggas mad, prices back up on my teeth. The truck too fast, I didn't know I made it down the street. In French, I we the team. 100 rolls up in a week. I made 100 right in that week. I just say shit, I cannot sleep.